According to the Worldwide Fund for Nature, monitored wildlife populations have declined by an average of 69% since 1970, with an estimated 1 million species currently facing the threat of extinction. Now, the leading causes behind this decline are habitat loss, overexploitation, and climate change.
So unfortunately, we're not going to protect them. We can't protect ourselves. I think once you're gone, you're gone.
So maybe one of the possible solutions would be to create a safe habitat isolated from the rest of the world.
The global biodiversity crisis is sounding a clear and urgent alarm. And in the face of this shared challenge, China is charting its own course. Instead of relying solely on captive breeding to save an individual species, it is taking conservation and weaving it directly into the fabric of natural ecosystems, allowing endangered populations to recover on their own terms in their own natural habitat. This approach is perhaps best illustrated with the revival of the Milu deer. Every protected area across the globe is a beacon of hope for saving a species. And their future is directly related to the health of our planet's ecosystems. It's also an important pillar in global biodiversity governance. From large-scale wetland restoration to targeted wildlife protection, national parks have become key areas in ecological conservation. And it's all guided by one core principle of putting nature first. The Dafeng Milu National Nature Reserve in Jiangsu province is home to the world's largest population of Milu deer. But it's not just a refuge for the species, it's also a model for in situ conservation in China. A robust protection framework is ultimately going to rest on a scientific foundation. Now, at the core of the reserve's success, you have a commitment to ongoing research and daily patrol work. Both are essential to long-term ecological security.
这个麋鹿啊，是属于我们中国的一种特有的物种。回到我们这儿来啊，它有3个大的任务。第一个任务呢，就是要建立一个保护区，复壮种群，建立一个基因库。通过基因库以后，它就不可能再灭绝了。完成这3个任务以后，然后让它回归大自然。这几个事情在我们这儿基本上都已经完成了。
I think it was then in China, with a view to setting up a reintroduction program for the Pierre David's deer back to China. So when the plane arrived, and it was a specialised plane for carrying animals, we put them on the tarmac and the fire brigade turned up and we turned the hoses on and we kept the animals beautifully cool, and we travelled all night, I think, across the rivers all the way up to Dafeng and released them first thing the following morning. So it all worked. No animals died, everything was fine, and it was a perfect result.
他现在面临着一个什么问题呢？怎么样通过这个麋鹿的保护，能够和社会融为一体？保护的主体是人民，让当地的人民一起来参与这么一个神圣的事情，在这个保护过程当中能够受益。
有时会吃一点东西，我们还可以理解吧，就让它吃一点，也没有什么关系。
没到有什么危险啦、困住了，我们都自然跟保持联系了。
就总感觉到他们也是在漂泊100年，现在正好回到这么一个好的地方。
The significance of this deer has gone far beyond its own survival. It's both a flagship species and an indicator species, and even acts as what we might call a living engineer, working to maintain the delicate ecological balance.
中国的自然保护区呢，除了这个从立法、从进入“十四五”“十五五”规划，当地的老百姓呢，跟这个国家公园啊、自然保护区啊，能够形成一个正向的互动，甚至参与到这个保护中来。那么在大多数的保护区呢，不仅仅是单一动物的种群得到了保护，我们叫做统合化的这种解决方案，那么使中国呢有更强的这种保护的力度。
As the world continues to grapple with how to best protect endangered species, China is offering a distinct and tangible response. And this approach embodies a philosophy of respecting, adapting to, and protecting the natural world. It's also offering a meaningful perspective to the global dialogue on biodiversity governance. And it's all part of a very simple vision that every form of life has a right to a future of freedom and dignity on our shared planet.